Hi Libra, I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to your next 48-hour tarot reading. I do want to thank you for your presence, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But I do want to remind you this is general and is meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you are guided or drawn to this reading. I feel like my voice is weird right now, but I did channel the message right before recording of that's absolutely wonderful, but that's annoying. Okay, so there's this feeling that in the next 48, you need to be aware of the fact that there's a lot of wonderful achievements, progression, successes, appreciation of even small moments and even your own appearance. But then it's just this vibe where you are definitely focusing to an extent or from time to time on what's annoying. Okay, whether it's people being too loud, people doing things wrong, people being sloppy, I feel the need to say. It's just you kind of wanting to be more in control or just wanting to see perfection and really not seeing that in everybody, everything. But I need to more so highlight the positives, the successes, and allow for all of which to kind of overshadow the negatives at this time, or what you're seeing as imperfect. Better than the past, keep that in mind. Better than the past. We're pulling from the animal, the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Bring a gentle touch. Got a little bit feisty recently, didn't we, Libra? And I feel like that is going to come to mind. It's like, okay, yeah, don't second guess it, right? Don't overthink it. You're gaining abundance in the next 48 is what I'm hearing. But it's this feeling where you just are feeling as if you're keeping your cool 99.5% of the time, and then there's just that other little sliver where it's like it feels like people are testing you, or it feels like spirit's testing you, or it just feels like you have so much going on or just desire perfection so much where you just kind of lose sight of the overall picture of things, or just whether or not being honest or letting loose or just kind of reacting is going to help what you're trying to achieve at that time. I hope that came out right. And I just feel like you need to remember that you're doing well. Okay, you're doing well. And it's like the old versions of you, Libra, would have been more apt to just react 1000%, okay? Or not even think twice before letting loose in that sense, in a negative sense. So recognize and remember the progression as a soul that you've made, okay? But just try to keep your cool. We have take the lead. There's a push that from Spirit, bear with me, to be bold, to take the lead, to recognize that you are an example, okay? Be the peace in a situation. Be the honorable light in a situation is what I'm getting. People are honoring you in the next 48. It just feels like you're shining, you're glowing. You might even find that your skin complexion, your hair, your physical appearance takes a highlight. People wanting to, hop on a canoe. That's a kayak, isn't it? I just heard hop on a canoe and come to see you. As odd as that wording is, I just feel like people want to just hop in a mode of transportation and come and see you, pick you up and take you out, or just, it just feels like people desire to be around you, even potentially those who you have been feisty with recently. I just feel like your personality is likable, and it's very much I don't mess around, but I also will be there for a good time if I so choose or I'm in the mood to, okay? But there's a situation where you are leading the way. You may run a business, it may be in a connection, a group of people, you name it, or at work, but I just feel like you are seeing that thriving, okay? Or you're just seeing oneself leading in a very productive manner. Reclaim your power, my friend. And this will be done through a very peaceful way of being. It just feels like you need to remember that your power is best acquired, more productively acquired when you are in control of one's emotions, actions, and just centered and grounded, okay? And balanced out all the meanwhile. Why aren't you meditating? I just feel the need to say, especially those who used to meditate, this will benefit you in so many ways in the next 48. The number 44 coming into play because you're being reminded You're very protected, my friend. You're very protected. If we think the situation's getting out of control, your spirit guides, I mean, and spirit in general, things will progress and it will be switched up moving forward. But you're good at this point, okay? If there's a situation you know wholeheartedly is not healthy anymore, then what are we doing? Have you been actually taking those steps to get out of that situation? I just feel like you know what you need to do next as far as acquiring a new situation, adding on to things, or switching up and replacing, or just how to progress things. So let's take steps in that right direction in a balanced, organized, mature manner, okay? But the number 9 coming into play, if we add up the 1 and 8, if you can even see it, yeah, you're just feeling a bit burnt out, but I just feel like I'm seeing the 9 of Cups. You're gaining a wish fulfillment, a wish fulfillment. Whatever you're seeing come to be, whether it's a specific connection now coming in or progressing, or even the business, career success coming to be, or multiple little wish fulfillments, it's like, think about the desires, the moments where you've communicated with the universe and spirit saying, we've been listening, okay? So it's almost be careful what you wish for, or just allow for oneself to recognize that even if you wanted this temporary wish fulfillment before the actual permanent one, or it's like you might be gaining sort of a temporary dating situation or hookup situation when you know that you actually are manifesting and being gifted a permanent relationship moving forward or after that. You know what I mean? It just feels like whatever you sort of desire at this point, it's starting to come to be quite quickly, or just when it's meant to. So, and you're protected all the meanwhile. So just think thoroughly about what you truly desire, okay? And it's almost this vibe where you're giving people the benefit of the doubt or just a chance, but it's like, how long am I going to keep you in my situation? Okay? Being very selective, being very choosy. And I just feel like it's all sort of stemming from you having very high standards. So be it. But know your worth, okay? Know your damn worth, Libra. And I feel like you do, and it's just this reminder of when you walk into a room, you claim the attention, okay? You show off a bit. Know your worth when it comes to social media as well, but I feel like when it comes to dating and friends, all right? And in a living situation, know your worth, okay? You're valuable in the benefits, especially in comparison to who lived there previously. But I do feel as if you are, they're saying, or in comparison to other people at that time in that situation. But the miracles are endless for you at this time, and you're being pushed to recognize there's no need to rush. There is no need to rush, my friend. Nothing is wasted, including downtime, okay? Allow for oneself to recognize how beautiful you're looking when you're wrapped up with nature, okay? Even if you're sweating a bit for some. But I do feel as if there's a push to, okay, on turtles, there's a focus on turtles. But move forward at a comfortable pace. Don't rush, because the people, the energy in the air might make you feel like you have to rush to an extent, or just expecting certain distractions or noise complications to come into play. But let's pull from the Mermaid deck and see what else we get for you. I'm a Leo, Libra if you're new to the channel, so I totally get you. Did I mention there's going to be an extended at the bottom of, in the description box, the first link down below? I hope I did. Anyways, the Six of Swords and the Devil, there's going to be a push to think about what you left behind, okay, and who you've left behind in the past. A very Eight of Cups kind of energy. But it's also a feeling that you're going to feel inclined to step away from what isn't working for you in that moment, energy-wise, or just in general. You might be pushed to step away from your work to come back in better energy, or just when the energy around you is better. There's a focus on your eyes, on your beautiful eyes, Libra. If you're going through it behind closed doors, it's quite evident through the gateway to your soul, okay, your eyes, whether and your energy, whether you want it to be or not. It just feels like you feel a little bit trapped at certain points. And it's like, I want things to feel more free, right? You might need a mode of transportation or something else, new opportunity, more money. It's like, damn, I want more than one level of freedom, as they're showing me a horse. But you need to recognize that everything's happening in divine timing, divine order, okay? There's something you need to acquire before that, okay, or in order to get that. I don't know why that came out, but you're being noticed. You're being put on stage. This is kind of showy vibe about you that's likable. It's desirable. It's gaining you abundance. I also just feel like there's love in the air, there's attraction in the air, there's sexual desire in the air. I feel like you want attention, but it's like when you get the attention, you're wondering if it's coming from the right person or at the right time. It's like there are parts of you that's second guessing and just overthinking, but there's a need to recognize that you're gaining attention from the right people. But just because they're all paying attention to you doesn't mean you have to move forward with all of which. I also just feel like someone's muscles, for some, is very attractive to you, okay? Your feeling is if things are a little bit mysterious, but people are viewing you as a big mystery, okay? That they kind of want to crack, they want to get to know or solve. They want to know more of what's beneath the surface or behind closed doors, but they're not meant to, at least not now, okay? And I just feel like there's also a focus on getting to know somebody a little bit more, okay? Questions unwanted is what I just heard. All right, somebody might be asking too many questions or ones that don't help the conversation. I would say just hold back from answering what doesn't need to be answered. Plain and simple. All right, but I just also feel like the possibilities, if you look at their arms, the possibilities are endless at this time for you, okay? And I really do feel as if you're meant for the spotlight, okay? You're meant, as I said that really weird, you're meant for the attention that you're gaining at this time, and allow for oneself to bask in the fact that you are easily coming up with creative solutions at this time. And you're easily succeeding all the meanwhile. There could be a focus on keys or one specific one, okay? But it's a very productive, kind of fast-paced next 48 where you need to, again, bring a gentle touch and move at a comfortable pace, accomplish at a comfortable pace, and recognize wholeheartedly in a very, as you will feel and come off very bold, it's a time to reclaim your Libran power in a very balanced way, all right? So I hope this was truly helpful. I'm sending you so much love and light. Don't forget to check out your extended reading. First link down below. Go enjoy your next 48, and I'll see you next time. Bye, Libra.